my name's Sharon and I'm born and bred in Sydney, Australia. Australia is an island a long way from anywhere and English is the official language. So, alas, I only speak English. I've tried to learn other languages. I studied German for 6 years when I was in high school. That was so long ago I barely remember going to high school, let alone sprechen Deutsch. In the 70s I started to learn Spanish and I went to a few classes, and my girlfriend, she's fluent in Spanish, but alas, I still only speak English. I then tried Italian when my niece went to university, and I thought, well, I could have a study buddy with her, but that didn't work out. And then my son was living in Quebec, so I thought, all right, there's a really good reason to learn French. So I started to learn French. It was at that time that I heard about italki, so I had some italki lessons, and but it was a funny thing because I studied French for about 15 months, didn't really get past the A1 level, and then I stopped. I just stopped. Anyway, I then last year decided that I would learn Italian, go back to Italian. I'd tried it once before, I'd try that again. So I studied that for about 6 months, didn't ever have a conversation with anybody, didn't do italki, and don't talk Italian. So it's a problem because I'm 65 in a couple of weeks, and when you get to 65 you go, oh my God, the party's almost over, and I don't want to die with only speaking English. I have to tell you, I don't want that to be my legacy. So I've decided that I have to take the Add1Challenge, and I'm going to take the Add1Challenge in French. Perhaps next year I'll go to France and I'll be able to use my, oh, well, when I said next year I mean 2019, I might even go to France. I think I'm motivated. I just, when I decided, each time I've decided, I've got, you know, the books, I've got textbooks, I've got some little children's books, I've done exercises for little kids, I've done apps. And, you know, I've done Duolingo, I've done Memrise, I've done Rocket French, yada, yada, yada. I've done it, and I still can't speak French or Italian or Spanish or German. I just don't seem to be able to have a conversation in my target language. And the reason for that is I get really, really acute stage fright. So my tongue swells up, I feel really ridiculous, and I just go, I can't do this, I can't speak this language. There's too many words, my brain seems to seize up, and I just stop. I can't seem to have the conversation. So I just thought, okay, I've got to overcome this, because there is no gene for languages, because if there was, I must be the only person in the world who missed out on it, because when I look around, and I've travelled a fair bit, and I go to countries all over the place, and all of those people can speak more than one language, so how come it's moi, only me? So I've decided to take the Add1Challenge in French. I'm looking forward to a 15-minute conversation in my target language within 90 days. And let's see what happens. And I might have to have some Valium or some anti-anxiety pills before I have the final thing, so that I actually can speak. Anyway, thanks very much for your time, and I look forward to meeting you on the site.